Stop being a baby. This is Gold's gym. This is not a baby gym. Very nice.
Ah ouais, ça c'est trop drôle. Oh, watch out! Man, c'est fou. J'adore ces jeux-là.
You've always been enthusiastic about your video games, I must say.
Hey Bobby, tu me connais, hein?
Yes, I do. I don't know, for me on a Sunday, the best thing to do is put together those programs, get the nutrition guidelines written down.
Hey Bobby, je sais vraiment pas comment tu fais, mais t'es trop professionnel. Je t'adore, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey Bobby, tu sais quoi? Je pensais à ça. Cooking with Max, j'ai plus d'idées.
Oh non?
Non.
Ok.
Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce qu'il faudrait qu'on fasse? Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire next?
Well, let me think. I think, quite an interesting idea.
Okay.
It would consist primarily of avocado
Okay.
and horse meat, and we will be adding a couple of other foods to the equation, you know, just to get additional vitamins and minerals. And it's a very low-caloric meal, quite healthy. I think we should definitely go give it a shot. You will enjoy it.
Tu sais quoi, Bobby? Ça doit être une bonne idée. Ouais, je pense qu'on devrait essayer ça. That's right. Hey, salut les boys, bienvenue dans la cuisine. Aujourd'hui, on a une super bonne recette pour vous. Je vais un peu parler de mon guest avant. Aujourd'hui, on a Bobby. Bobby, c'est un entraîneur privé au Gold's Gym. Il a plusieurs certifications en tant qu'entraîneur. Dans le fond, dans le peu d'années qu'il a commencé sa carrière, il a déjà eu plusieurs certifications. Je sais, entre autres, qu'il se spécialise en nutrition sportive, donc pour les gens qui sont actifs, qui veulent une nutrition optimale pour eux. Bobby, c'est définitivement la personne. Je sais aussi qu'il va faire un show de bodybuilding en septembre, donc ça c'est vraiment cool, moi je le supporte. Sinon, je peux parler de son service à clientèle qui est toujours excellent. Puis une anecdote cette semaine, ce qui s'est passé, c'est que j'ai rencontré une membre qui est membre avec nous depuis au moins 5 ans facilement. Mais qu'est-ce qui était différent cette semaine, c'est qu'elle avait un physique complètement changé, upgrade, je sais pas qu'est-ce qui s'est passé. So, je lui ai posé la question, puis elle m'a expliqué que c'était Bobby qui avait fait un plan nutritionnel. So, encore une fois, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter Bobby aujourd'hui. So, venez avec moi, puis vous allez voir, c'est un show qui est pas perdre.
Alright, Max. So we're going to start putting this concoction of nutrients together.
Okay.
So what we have here is half a kilo of horse meat. We have about 1 cup of skim milk, 2 beat eggs that we will all be adding in together, mixing with the meat. We have a couple of additional spices. For our spices, we have garlic powder, oregano leaves, salt. What do we have here? Black pepper, and we have curry powder. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add egg and the milk and get that moisture in there. So again, this makes the meat very moist, very necessary when it comes to horse meat. Horse meat being as low on fat as it is tends to be dry. So this is all very necessary. What would be more effective is, Max, you might want to just take your hands, get in there, just mix it up. There we go. And just keep mixing it up until there's no more liquid remaining. Let that meat to soak it all up. Alright, so this is what it looks like once we have added our spices to the meat. So what we have here is about 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder. We have a teaspoon of oregano. We have a teaspoon of black powder. We have 2 teaspoons of curry powder and about a teaspoon of salt. So Max, you're going to mix this baby up, get those flavors in there. A spoon can be used when we're mixing the spices. Mixes in quite easily. Mixes in very quickly too, so this is quick and efficient. So again, very necessary, adding a lot of flavor to the meats. Now we have our element here that has been heated up to just a bit above medium. Max. We do not want to overcook the meat. So Max, what you're going to do now is you're going to add some Pam spray to the pan. Yeah, we're going to grab the Pam. Now the reason why we're going to use Pam is because we don't want to be adding additional fats nor calories to this mix. There's already going to be enough calories and we want to keep them to a minimum. Alright Max, now you're just going to throw the meat right in there. So now once the meat has been settled in the pan, what you want to do is you want to let it settle for 3 minutes and then let it, I would say flip it, toss it around just a little bit for an additional 3 minutes. And by additional 3 minutes, I mean after flipping it around, let it sit for an additional 3 minutes. The key here is to not flip it around and move it around too much because this will only toughen the meat. So that's a tip that you're going to want to remember most definitely. This is what it looks like when it is finished. We've put it in the plate. Now, some people may notice the juice. Do not worry, it is not fattening because we have not added oils. Now, for some people, they may want to get rid of some of that juice, so you could simply pour some out, but do leave a little bit for some moisture and for the natural flavors of the meats and the spices to linger around. We're about to add the second and final ingredient to the mix, and that will be egg whites. So Max here has added about approximately half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of egg whites. And so now Max, we're going to add that to the pan where we have added a little bit more Pam spray already, which is not problematic, not a concern, because again, Pam spray very low on calories and fat. Alright, so what we've done here is we have layered a plate with romaine lettuce. We have the avocado sitting on top of the romaine lettuce. Now Max, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be layering this all off with the horse meat. So a lot of greens, a lot of vitamin minerals, and now we're getting that meat on top. So depending on the people who will be eating this, you control the amounts of meat that are added. If you want more meat, more protein, add more. If not, add less. Alright. So the next step, we're going to add some onion, red onion, and a little bit of tomato. So far it looks delicious. And now what we'll be doing, adding to all of this, is our layer of egg whites. A nice thin layer of egg whites. And on top of that we shall add additional red onions and tomatoes. The final product. Alright everybody, so this is the final product of our concoction of healthy ingredients. Now, as for the avocados, they contain two very strong antioxidants. One of them being lycopene and another one being beta-carotene. These are two antioxidants, so very good in fighting what we call free radicals, protecting our DNA and protecting our cells. So avocados are very healthy. Very rich in healthy fats. Avocados, their fat content consists of about 70 to 75% of the calories coming from avocados. This is the main reason why you must essentially use Pam spray rather than adding additional oils, because your fat content is already there. You don't want additional fats. They're healthy fats. Now the fats are essential because what happens here is we've added a lot of vitamin A from the romaine lettuce. We have the vitamin A from the avocado, and what happens is these are fat soluble vitamins. So what happens to fat soluble vitamins is we have the fats from the avocado helping our body absorb all these vitamins as much as they possibly can. This meal overall very good for anybody who is trying to keep the calories fairly low, looking for a good amount of protein, but it's especially good for marathon runners, marathon athletes, endurance athletes who are looking for a fat source of energy as opposed to glycogen or carbohydrates. You still have your protein in there, which is essential for all athletes. One final tip that you may want to take note of is when you are peeling your avocado, you want to cut it in quarters. Start by cutting it in half lengthwise, in quarters lengthwise, and then you peel off the skin, but only the first layer of the skin, getting the darkest green layer of the avocado to remain, so that you get the most out of your antioxidants, because this is truly where the antioxidants are held in the avocado. So overall, a very healthy meal. I definitely approve.
C'est les boys, on a fini notre deuxième épisode avec Bobby. C'était vraiment un treat dans le fond, j'ai vraiment adoré. Donc moi j'aurai la chance de goûter à la recette d'aujourd'hui, mais j'aimerais savoir si vous, vous avez eu la chance de l'essayer. Puis j'aimerais que vous n'hésitez pas à like et à laisser des comments, comme ça je vais pouvoir savoir si on en fait d'autres ou si vous avez des suggestions. C'est toujours bienvenu, donc ça c'est votre mission. De l'autre côté, j'aimerais prendre 2 secondes pour remercier tous ceux qui ont regardé le premier épisode avec Adrian, et j'aimerais remercier tous ceux qui ont regardé cela. Donc je vous souhaite une bonne après-midi, puis on se revoit bientôt. Au revoir.